For many, the image of Saint Christopher is one of a towering man carrying the Christ child across a river. Yet in several medieval accounts he is described with the head of a dog, a startling depiction that traces back to ancient stories of cynocephali or dog-headed humans. This unusual representation, though largely forgotten today, offers a fascinating glimpse into how legends, language and cultural exchanges shaped Christian iconography. Early Christian and Byzantine texts sometimes portrayed Christopher as coming from the land of the dog-headed peoples, a concept inherited from Greco-Roman sources that mention tribes of cynocephali in distant, unexplored regions. Medieval audiences were captivated by the tales of fantastical beings, and references to creatures like the dog-headed Saint Christopher would not have seemed entirely out of place. These stories often emphasized Christopher's fierce appearance before he found redemption through Christian faith, highlighting the power of conversion to elevate even the most inhumane figure. Language confusion likely contributed to this canine twist. One theory suggests that the term Canaanite, referring to Christopher's possible origin in the ancient region of Canaan, was mistaken or mistranslated as canine. This linguistic slip, combined with pre-existing folklore about dog-headed races, may have fueled the notion that Christopher himself was a cynocephalus. Tribes and chronicles during the Middle Ages repeated these depictions, occasionally adding vivid details of a snarling saint with sharp teeth and imposing stature. Over time, this dog-headed iconography sparked both fascination and discomfort among church authorities. On one hand, the exotic imagery of a saint who began life in a monstrous form symbolized the transformative mercy of God. On the other hand, presenting a holy figure as a literal monster risked undermining the respect typically accorded to saintly images. As Christianity matured and artistic conventions standardized, the Church gradually discouraged such depictions, preferring to portray Christopher in a more human form. This sanitizing process reflected a broader trend in Christian art, where legendary or mythic elements were toned down to emphasize theological orthodoxy. The shift can be seen in surviving art and manuscripts. Early illustrations sometimes show Christopher with a canine head, while later works depict him fully human, typically bearded, and carrying the Christ child. The disappearance of the dog-headed version also mirrored the changing attitudes toward medieval marvels. As exploration and scholarship advanced, reports of strange creatures gave way to more empirical understanding of distant lands.